Welcome back to another episode of Sport of Luxury. As you see, we had to take the show on the road. Today we'll be touring MPH Club with Lee, the owner. Let's do it.
What's up?
How you doing?
How are you, bro?
Glad to be here. MPH Club.
Good to see you, man.
Glad to have you on the show, the Sport of Luxury.
Thank you, of course, man. Thanks for having me on. Welcome to MPH Club. This is a pretty cool place, right?
Oh yeah, it's amazing. It's even better in person. Let's take the tour, man.
Right? Let's do it.
Phantom, talk to me about this.
So this is the brand new 2024 Phantom. This is the Series 8. We're the only company in the world that has one available for rent. It's really insane. It's a $600,000 car. This is the boss's car. This is the one that you drive down the freeway and everybody moves out of the way for you. And it's really, really cool. This one's spec'd in white on red. We have the Dawn right here. We have the Ghost and the Cullinan. That's almost all the options that the Rolls-Royce makes.
Right.
This is the sweet lineup right here.
Yeah, no, it is. And this, like you said, a lot of people, I'm sure, opt to be chauffeured in this
Yes.
Phantom, you know?
Yeah, we do a lot of chauffeurs in the Ghost and the Phantom. A lot of weddings. A lot of people like to be chauffeured just to go out to dinner. Yeah, we have them all. Also, if you want to just rent it and drive yourself, you can do that too.
Oh yeah. So, and you see, no tent. So we got no tent on here. That's just, you know. So
man, you want to be seen. You want to be seen if you want to drive that car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have a wide variety. Obviously, if you want a sports car or SUV, it's really cool, man. I started this whole concept because of, I couldn't afford to buy a $400,000 Lamborghini or Ferrari when I started the business. I just wanted to get my foot in the door and actually have a car. You know, my background is I'm a computer geek, right? I build websites, and that's what I do. I optimize websites, I build websites, and I started with a fake website pretty much when I first started the concept. I didn't even have a name. MPH was not even born then. So what I did is I just took some pictures from Google. I optimized the website. I had it ranked pretty well on Google. A lot of people started requesting, hey, how much does it cost to rent a Lamborghini or a Ferrari? And I didn't have the cars. So I just took fake pictures from Google. Once I got it ranked very well, and I actually grew the balls one day and say, yo, I'm gonna go buy a car to start this little hobby of mine. Maybe I can make some money, maybe I get a free car. It's a win-win, right?
Right.
And one thing led to another. I started renting the car. I bought a car, and I started renting it multiple times. And then I realized, okay, this is more than just a hobby. This is not gonna be just a one car thing. I'm actually gonna open up the doors for this and actually have people's dreams come true. Because at the end of the day, a lot of clients that walk through the front door here, they come with smiling ear to ear. They're so happy, so excited. Like, this is the day I get to drive the Ferrari. Some guys walking with like a full red outfit. I'm gonna get the car to match the Ferrari. Some people really plan it out for the whole day. So it's a really cool experience. I get a lot of positive energy from clients. Everybody's extremely happy, and we make people's bucket list check off, you know?
For sure.
And it's pretty cool.
So like a kid in the candy store, you know, the saying of that. That's exactly what it is. That's what it feels like for me right now.
Yeah, we're grown-ass adults in the candy store right now.
Absolutely. So I want to ask you, so what's like a typical day, you know, at MPH, you know, operation-wise?
So obviously we're open 7 days a week. We're pretty much open 24/7, to be honest. I have a lot of clients landing late at night. We deliver cars to the airport. But my typical day is come here. I team up with my teams in every department. I have a marketing department. I have my sales team, and we just try to see how we could always improve and make sure the customer service for clients are always top-notch.
Right.
And yeah, man, 50% of our clients these days are repeats. That's the craziest thing. I've been doing this for 14 years. So 50% of the clients every month that we service are literally clients that we've serviced before. And it feels good for me because you're familiar with the cars, familiar with the brand.
Right.
I don't have to sell you too much. You already know who we are. And you just try a different car every time. And that's something that I really didn't expect when I first started the business, that would be so many repeats. And bro, 50% of our clients is repeat, which is a big deal.
No, it is. That's a testament to good business, good customer service, and trusted business, trusted service.
Exactly.
So, no, that's amazing.
Exactly.
So also tell me about the purple Diablo that started this off for you, pretty much.
You hit a sensitive subject, yeah. When I was younger, I went on a family trip. We went to the Keys, and I was a young kid. I was probably like, I don't know, 9, 10 years old. And there was a purple Diablo at the valet at the hotel we were staying at. And I don't think it was a hotel that we were actually staying in. We went there for lunch or something.
Okay.
And it was a very expensive hotel. Purple Diablo pulled up front. And I first saw it and I thought it was like a UFO. Like, what the hell is this spaceship, bro? What the hell is this thing?
Right.
And I immediately walked up to it, tried to touch it, and my mom yelled at me, Lee, stop, don't touch the car, don't touch the car. And I was mesmerized by the actual car. So my mom saw how I reacted with the vehicle. She immediately, a week later, bought me a magazine with cars, and I started cutting the cars out. I started putting them on my wall, my room, and I started covering my whole wall with pictures of cars because I was mesmerized by all these cars.
Right.
And ever since, that's where the passion started with these high-end exotic cars. Fast forward a couple years later, I met a couple friends who their fathers have these cars, and I get to touch them, play with them, drive with them, and it was a really cool experience to be around them. And I've just been fascinated by them ever since. I just want somehow, I couldn't afford it, but I wanted to play with them. I wanted to drive. I wanted to own one. I just didn't know how until one day this idea came to my head after doing a lot of research and realized, all right, I could offset my expenses by renting it out sometimes, and I could own the car. So my dream was to own one. Now I got 85, which is insane.
Yeah.
It's still every single morning, bro. I pinch myself and make sure I'm not still sleeping because this is really insane. Coming here every single day, and as you can see, it's very motivating. It's very, very cool.
Absolutely. So, what was the first car in the fleet? What was the first one?
The Gallardo Spider.
Okay,
that was a Lamborghini Gallardo Spider. That was the hottest car at the time.
Okay.
It just came out, and that was the most popular vehicle. So we got that car, and I just went with my gut feeling. I feel like, this car's gonna rent, so I'm gonna get this car.
What color was it?
It was white on black and had red calipers. It was really like sporty look. It was really, really cool.
Oh yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Yep.
So speaking of some Lamborghinis, we got some Uruses here.
Yep, Urus are very popular, man. It's the best car right now. You get 5 of your friends to go with you in a Lamborghini. You can't beat that.
Right.
It's the world's fastest SUV. Which is pretty cool statement. I'm actually going to question that with the Tesla. Since I just got the Tesla recently, I'm going to take them both side by side and see which one's really faster.
Put it to the test for real. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we got all the options, all the Lamborghini models, all the Ferrari models, especially all the Rolls Royces. Those are very popular these days.
Okay. So let's talk about. So there's also obviously a showroom for cars and a lot of exotic cars, but there's also a lot of art in here. So it's almost turned into an art gallery in here. So talk about that.
So when I first bought the building about like 2 or 3 years ago, I acquired the building, and as you can see, there's a lot of white walls. And what I wanted to do is to just decorate the place a little bit, and I started buying a couple of pieces of art, started meeting a lot of really cool artists here in South Florida. We do a lot of events for Art Basel. So I made connections with a lot of really cool artists here in South Florida. Okay. And for example, like Wisby became a really good friend of mine, and he actually has a very cool art collection. He's one of my favorite artists right now. His bears are very, very cool. They're very popular. They're iconic. They're all over the world. And he's blowing up lately in the past couple of years. But I met him in the beginning when he first started. And now it's because of Art Basel. And I asked him to give me a couple of pieces, so I acquired some pieces here. You'll see them around the office when we walk around. I'll show you. Cool. But we have a lot of really cool artists that we met. For example, this is another one. His name is Daniel. He is his Instagram handle is I'm Addictive. Let me come show you this thing. It's really, really cool. So this is a periodic table, right? If you guys remember from school back in the day, the periodic tables. I made one specifically for the DNA of MPH Club. So to have a successful exotic car rental company, you need to have a little bit of tequila, some firearms, some iPhone social media, my American Express, a Rolls Royce key, Lamborghini key, some nice watches. You need to have some Bitcoin as well. But these are really cool things that we put together. I custom made this whole thing with Daniel, and it took me almost 6 months to put it together. He asked me a million questions because every single sentence in here, like here, for example, the side effects are gonna be picking up a gold digger. So like you get really cool side effects here. If you really read every single one of them, it will make you laugh, it'll make you smile. It's hilarious. You get some weed if you want, some mushrooms. You got some crazy shit here. It's insane. But this is a really cool piece that he made for me. He also made the receipt. So this is the receipt for our membership. When you buy a membership, you get a $75,000 membership, you get a receipt. This receipt will tell you all the breakdown. You get 100 rental days with your membership. You have all the mileage included, the customer service for deliveries and pickups, brought straight to your front door. And it becomes a really cool statement piece. When you buy something for 75 grand, it's a very expensive ticket. You get a really cool piece like this.
Nice. So, in order to scale like this, like we talked about it a bit earlier, you need good client relations and just customer service. So and just partnerships, I'm sure too. So talk about your partnership with the Fountain Blue. How did that come?
Yeah, well, that was a long time. I waited years for that partnership, bro. I've been banging on their door for a very long time. I've been following up with them for years. When I had the idea of having a location there, at first it wasn't available because they already had another company there. So I had to wait till their lease was over. And after every year that they renewed the lease, eventually at 1 year they didn't renew it. And there's like, hey, that guy Lee's always bothering me every year. Let me follow up with him. And they finally reached out to me and say, hey, we have an opportunity for you to come in. I jumped over that opportunity in 2 seconds without blinking and said, sign me up. I need to be here. This is the largest hotel. Live nightclub is here. Everybody stops at Phantom Boots. Iconic. It just matches with my brand. I want to service the clientele here.
Cool. Let's keep it moving. Let's go.
Yeah,
we can't walk right past.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Optimus Prime, bro. As a child, I watched this growing up my whole life, so I'm a big fan of the Transformers. So this piece right here is another one from an artist who takes recycled car parts. This is the transmission gear. These are different things from car parts that he buys from like junkyards and makes these really cool sculptures. Like this one specifically is $20,000. It's 800 pounds. It's insane. This is really, really cool. And there's another one right next to it, his partner, Bumblebee.
Let's check it out.
Bumblebee, same thing, designed by all recycled car parts that junkyards throw away, and this guy buys them all, takes them, and makes a really, really cool piece. And these are, I believe they're 7-footers or 8-footers, and there's also some small ones that are 4 feet right here. So these are displayed here in our little waiting room. These are pretty cool as well, same thing, Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. Big fan of them.
How much do these weigh? Approximately.
These probably, I would say like 200 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah. They're heavy, bro.
That's still.
Like if you like move his arm, you'll feel it. Like you'll feel it. This thing is heavy, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's serious.
It's crazy, right?
Business.
Like right behind over here is also a very special table of mine. This is where the whole art thing started for me. So I had a brand new Ferrari California T that a client rented from us. He was probably like the 3rd client that rented that specific car. He called me like 10 o'clock at night one night and told me that the car's not working. But I flipped out. I don't know what the hell's going on. What do you mean the car's not working? It's a brand new fucking Ferrari. What do you mean? What'd you do to it? What happened? And long story short, I had to go meet up with him. So it was 10 o'clock at night. I stopped what I was doing. I went to go meet up with him. And I found the car in a parking lot where there's full of water around him. So he, sometimes in Florida it rains real quick out of nowhere and it floods every parking lot. So that's what happened to him. He tried to turn the car on while the car was like almost in like 2 feet of water. And he sucked water through the mufflers, blew a piston. So I had to replace the engine in the car. Good news, bad news. The good news is the insurance picked up everything, replaced the engine. I got another car, got the same car with a brand new engine, so no issues. The Ferrari dealership did a phenomenal job repairing the car. So I got the car back real quick, but I got an engine that I didn't know what to do with. So I took the engine, I put it in my storage unit for like 3 years. I didn't know what to do with it. Every year I was trying to sell it, just let me dump it, sell it 20 grand, 15 grand, something just to sell for parts. No one bought it. And after 3 years, I'm like, I gotta do something with this, man. I made this amazing artist by the name of Tom Bates, and he designed this for me. He saw my vision, because at the end of the day, when you look at it, it's not a pretty thing. An engine is really ugly. It's oily, there's wires hanging out, it's all rusted, it's ugly.
Right.
He took it, he polished the shit out of it, cleaned it all up, made this custom glass that weighs 200 pounds. He made these custom legs for the table to hold the glass, and he made this really, really cool piece. This is a V8 engine from Ferrari with 2 twin turbos. I'm assuming in the next 5-10 years, Ferrari's going to announce no more engines. No more, it'll be electric, right? That's the direction everybody's going.
Right.
This thing's going to skyrocket one day, and it's a really iconic piece of art that holds history, because eventually they're not going to make any more of these engines. So this is my Ferrari table that I've designed and created with Tom Bates.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a really cool piece. There's another really cool artist that I just met recently. His name is Paul Oz, and that's a real replica from the actual driver, who they borrowed the actual suit with the helmet. They sat him down, they scanned the whole body, and they made a 3D measure of it. So this is all bronze, but the thing weighs like 50 pounds. So like when you carry it, it's very, very heavy. It's a very, very cool piece.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's designed by Paul Oz. He does really cool work here. There's a lot of cool shit around the whole place, man.
Yeah, it is.
Obviously, you can't walk by the F1.
Can't do that. Yeah, okay, so talk to me about this. What we got here?
I'm a big fanatic of F1 and the race team, and Lewis Hamilton, he's iconic. We are in Miami Gardens. And in Miami Gardens is where the F1 racetrack is. We're about 2 miles away, very close by. So when we first moved in here, I wanted to get some memorabilia, some cool stuff for this, and then I ran across the artist who actually makes these. So this is an exact replica of Lewis Hamilton's championship car from 2019.
Wow.
And this vehicle, the actual real one, is $20 million. So this is a replica. The real one's almost impossible to get. Even if I had $20 million, it's very hard to find it, right?
Right.
But this one right here is a replica. I originally bought it because I wanted to hang it on the wall. But obviously we are a luxury car rental company. People thought you could rent it, and they started reaching out, and a lot of people started reserving it. So I decided not to hang on the wall just yet. We're going to continue renting it. And I recently ordered another one. It'll be here in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
And when the other one comes in, we'll announce it.
Nice. So I'm sure they rent it and reserve it for maybe like what?
Events.
Okay.
Yeah, productions.
Gotcha.
We did a couple of music videos with this. It's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah,
Yep.
because I was about to say that'll be crazy if you just drive on the interstate, you see this thing fly by, you're like that'll be insane.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and that's like the main
nice.
showroom. This Tesla is very, very fun, but we're playing with it, learning how to use it. There's so many little cool gadgets with it. But we got a couple little hidden gems over here. So these Porsches are very special. Obviously, you got the Porsche 911 GTS. You got the green Porsche Turbo. This is the Turbo S as well. And that's the GT3 Touring. This is a very special car, man.
Nice.
These are like collectible cars, and we're over here renting them. This is insane. Yeah. It really is.
I love the wheels on these.
Yeah, the gold with the purple is
yeah,
cool.
there you go. This spec is crazy.
Yeah, but this thing is fast as hell, man.
Really?
This was the fastest car in our fleet. I think it is maybe still the fastest car. It's a Turbo S.
What's the top speed on that, you know?
Oof, I think it's like 0 to 60 in like 2.2. Top speed would be like 210, something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. 2.2.
It's like a motorcycle. It's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yep.
I see a lot of merch in here too, so you guys have.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll make sure we get you some merch before you leave. But yeah, we got a lot of cool merch that we designed. We designed this whole wall right here for our rally that we did last year. So we do a rally every year. We get together about 100 exotic cars, and we go to cool places and do cool things. This is last year's 23. So it's the MPH Rally 23. Very soon we're going to be announcing our MPH Rally for 24.
Okay, cool.
So it's going to be pretty cool.
So I did want to ask you about that. So the one that you did in last November, how was that? How was even planning for that? How did
that was a mission. I did not know what I got myself into, bro. Like, I've rented a lot of cars to people who done rallies. That's an easy thing. Rent a car, you do a rally, you have fun. I had to plan the whole rally.
Right.
So you imagine this, right? So the rally for us was a 3-day event, and there was 3 different main things that we've done. And imagine you had a wedding with 250 people, and you pack up that wedding and move it the next day and do it here, and then pack it up and do it again here. So that's what we did. We planned pretty much 3 weddings in 3 different days and 3 different events. It was really insane. We took 100 exotic cars with over 250 people. First day we had breakfast here. We drove to a gun range. We rented a whole gun range. We shot some really cool guns from a professional company. We also went, we chartered a yacht. It was a 230-foot yacht or something like that. It was insane. We rented a yacht, partied on the yacht. It was a really, really cool experience. We did so many different things. We partied. Jason Derulo even showed up.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. It was a really cool event. This year's gonna be even bigger, bigger budget, bigger event, more people. So I'm looking forward to it. This time around, I got a lot more people involved in the team to coordinate it because it was a mission.
Gotcha.
So we're more prepared this year.
Nice. So what about even speaking of things that's coming up? F1. Do you guys have anything planned for F1?
So F1's a very busy time for us. We're going to be focusing on renting the cars to clients that come in F1. It's like our Super Bowl. All right. So
nice.
I go to events at night if I can, but during the day I'm going to be very busy working because there'll be a lot of clients coming here, picking up the cars, driving the cars. So I'm going to focus on that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're very close by, so I know a lot of people will be coming here for sure.
Of course.
Let me show you the cool car wash bit we got over here.
Let's do it.
Check us out. So this is our car wash department. It's pretty cool. This is the cooling in. Bro, check out the interior in this thing. So black on orange, and it's insane. This is a really, really cool spec.
Yeah, this is crazy.
This is the matte black. Got the 26-inch wheels on it.
Yeah, this matte is crazy.
Yeah, this one is really cool. Got the Aventador. Just came back from a client right now. So it's the car wash department. We bring the cars here, we wash them, and then we put them inside the showroom. This is the Aventador S Roadster. This is a very special color. It's the only color of the Aventador ever painted in this. I forgot the name of it, so I'm not gonna butcher it, but this specific color, you won't find another Aventador with it. This is factory paint from Lamborghini. It's very, very special.
Jeez.
The i8s used to be so popular, and now they kind of like fizzled off a little bit. And this is Tulio's car. So this is one of my guys.
Okay.
Yeah, he got his personal car.
So they got a nice.
It's a very special car, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, even our car wash department is pretty cool. We focus a lot around social media, getting content. So this is a really cool thing for us to put together. Come, let's go back inside and show you.
Let's do it. I hear something roaring in here.
Yeah, let's see what's going on.
Oh,
So
yeah.
F8 Spider.
See that?
Yeah, it's going out to a client right now.
So I know you get asked a million times what your favorite car in the fleet is. I know it's forever changing. So I wanted to switch it up and just kind of just play a little game with you real quick.
Okay,
okay. We'll call it like this or that. I'll just name off 2 cars that you guys have in the fleet, and you just tell me which one you would just choose today.
All right, let's do it.
So I got a couple written down. So let's start with the Phantom or the Cullinan.
Ooh, Phantom all day long.
Phantom.
Yeah.
Aventador SV or SF90?
Aventador.
Got it. You look a little hesitant, but that's the one.
I like the Aventadors, the V12, the SF90 is a little more complicated. It's a beautiful car though, but yeah, Aventador.
The Technica or Evo Spider?
Technica or Evo Spider? Technica.
Okay. What about the Rolls-Royce Dawn or Bentley GTC Speed?
Right now, GTC.
Okay. And last one, Urus or G63?
G63.
Nice.
I love my G-Wagons.
Yeah.
Bro, did you see the new G63, the 4x4? So let me show you this G-Wagon, bro. This is a G63 4x4. It's a square. Now, this is stock from Mercedes. A regular G-Wagon runs you about like 220, something like that. This is 450 grand. This is almost a $500,000 G-Wagon.
Yeah.
It is fucking insane. If you check out all the details, like there's carbon everywhere on this thing, bro. Carbon everywhere. Even the top roof cap is carbon.
That's crazy.
If you open the door, the interior, the steering wheel, all carbon.
It's a whole lot of carbon.
So sick, right? And I love the spare wheel in the back. Even the cover and the spare wheel has all carbon as well. It's crazy. This thing is beautiful, man.
No, it is.
So rugged. It's like the perfect car to take off-road, but this one specifically will never see dirt.
So let's check out this McLaren as well.
Yes, 720S. This one's also fully loaded with all the bells and whistles, all the options. I love the doors on these things, they're iconic.
No, it is. Yeah, the inside, this colorway is crazy.
Right?
And it's been low as fuck. Never. I never been inside one. It was the first time. Yeah. Absolutely.
This one right here, I got it to spec the same thing as the G-Wagon that's outside. So
This
it's
color is
the Granugio gray
crazy.
with the red interior, the carbon options. It's a very special paint job. This is factory from Ferrari.
That was my next question. So
Yep. It's an $18,000 paint job. Just for the paint, it was 18 grand. And I waited almost 2.5 years for this car when I ordered it. It's a very, very special car. It holds a special place in my heart. I love it. I spec'd it to the T. Yeah, I ordered an SF90 Spider, identical to this. The only difference is the SF90 has the carbon wheels, which is like a $40,000 option, which is ridiculous. Can't believe I ordered that car. So let's see when it gets here. Probably at the end of the year I'll have it.
Okay. How long ago did you order it? So how long did it take to get a car delivered?
That's lately it's been delayed and delayed. So I waited 2.5 years for this one, 3 years for the SF90, 2 years for the Spectre, 2 years for the G-Wagon.
Wow.
You have to think of the future. Like you got to put a deposit, you got to wait, you got to spec it, and you got to beg them, and you got to wait, and you got to beg them.
Yeah.
It really, it's a game, bro. And they're always delayed. There's always some sort of a delay now these days. But it's part of the game, and you have to be in advance. And this is the only way for me to get the cars first. So I have to order these things. Like the Tesla was ordered 4 years ago. It's only a $100 deposit, but 4 years ago.
Right. Have you ever been surprised and got something early?
No.
No. That's great.
It doesn't exist. Never got something early.
Oh,
it's always delayed.
I couldn't let you go without giving you a gift from TONAAL, so here you go.
Okay, what you got? Appreciate it, man.
Some merchandise for you.
Love it. Bro, it's like a running hat, bro. I go running a lot lately, man.
Yeah.
It's good. I love it. Thank you, bro.
And a t-shirt. Large,
Appreciate it.
A large is good?
Yes, I am a large.
Perfect, okay. Let's do it.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man.
Thank
It's
you.
amazing.